Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. This video, I need to set up a few more rigs to finish up my shelf here where I have a lot of my OctaMiners and GPUs that are mining right now. And all of you guys know that mining is doing pretty well right now for GPU mining. So I just want to fill up maybe 2 rigs today. I think I can fill up 3, but we're gonna need to figure out another rig another time. But I got 2 rigs in which I brought down from my crypto mining barn, my other location, which is no longer going to be a place where I'm going to be mining anymore. I'm going to keep it to just this basement here, just to let you guys know, and then as well as my other mining location, which is still in the process of, actually no, it's not in the process. I'm just procrastinating, and well, as of right now, I'm a little bit sick. You can probably tell by my voice, so I haven't gotten around to doing it, but I have a 3060 rig here. These are EVGA XC 3060s, as well as another rig over here is another 3060 rig, okay? I know it looks like there's like a Asus Strix card in here, but this is a 3060. It's just a massive card. And only one 8-pin for power. All these 3060s are one 8-pin for power. But each of these rigs has one open slot because I need either another 3060 or I can put another GPU in these rigs, okay? So I'm thinking of placing either a Asus TUF 3070, okay, I have 2 Asus TUF 3070s here, or I have a 3070 Ti and also a Asus Strix 3060 Ti. So I was thinking of maybe populating each of those rigs with either one of those or one of these, just to start mining right now, because mining for GPUs is essentially profitable. At my electrical rate here, it's about 8.5 cents. So right now, as I'm recording this video, I know Carlson mining, it has dropped down quite a bit. It's not as profitable, right? But it's because of the price has dropped down, and also the difficulty hasn't really shifted down yet. So there's an equilibrium there. We just did a live stream talking about that. So that's why Carlson mining right now is not that profitable at this point in time. It's actually shifting a lot between a lot of coins. You can generally see that on hashrate.no. So for me personally, I have shifted a lot of my mining rigs now to mining a few other coins. So I'm just gonna show you guys here. Currently, I just switched a lot of my rigs over from, I was mining Carlson, right? I was doing it for profit, but now I am doing it for the yield. Okay, I'm mining for yield now. I'm mining a bunch of lithium on a lot of my rigs. Sato, this is a Kapow algorithm coin, Satox coin. This is just one rig I'm doing on my 6700 XTs, Satox coin. And then another one I have for Novo, which is, I'm just doing it on the Noctua 3070. That's just, I have on one rig right now, which is this guy right here. I've had this thing offline for so long because I was not able to fit this Noctua 3070 into a OctaMiner or anywhere really, because the girth, the thickness of this GPU is just absurd, and I couldn't fit it anywhere except for a open airframe like this. So yeah, it's just mining away by itself. I'm just spec mining Novo on this one, accumulating and seeing where it goes. And you can see the power consumption of actually this whole rig, plus a CPU rig I have together on this power meter right now. So this one's, I think, just mining to nice hash at the moment. Okay, and then I have another rig down here. This is a 5700 XT rig, okay, which I'm actually having a lot of trouble. This rig is not stable at all. This is the 12 by 5700 XT rig I did in a video Last week, I did an ASMR rig build, and this one, all the GPUs seems like they just keep crashing. I know it says GPU 4 up here, but I've had noticeable issues with this rig. I know it's probably the overclocks, and so I've just, man, I had to tell you, I have had one hell of a time just throughout my whole crypto mining career with, troubleshooting with AMD cards. It's just been non-stop. Like every single time I make a AMD rig, it comes with a lot of issues in terms of being stable. And so that's kind of one of the things I really loathe about AMD mining, especially when you have like 12 of them in a server case like this, a Mystic Miner, and one thing goes wrong with one of the GPUs, it just takes out the whole rig. And I love it. I love it. I don't know about you guys, but let me know your thoughts down below. It's not like my NVIDIA rigs, they just run and go non-stop. But I decided for a lot of my AMD rigs just to do like general overclocks, nothing too crazy, no fine tuning or anything like that, because at the end of the day, I realized, which I'm not here, I don't live in this area, this basement here above. If this rig goes down, I don't have any recourse to shut it down and restart it or something like that. So I gotta keep this kind of like semi-general overclocks. I probably have to boost it up a little bit higher in the undervolt in order to make it stable. But yeah, I just had nothing but issues with this rig. But anyways, let me go ahead and place a GPU in each of these rigs. These 3060s have just been sitting, and it's really bothering me right now because, as you guys know, GPU mining is essentially has come back. But I know I preach this all the time that over the past year, especially after the merge, you should have maybe technically kept GPU mining and accumulating all those coins, because there's been price appreciations for a lot of those GPU mineable coins. Right, I could name all of them right now, but you guys have seen them on my like proof of work watch list on CoinMarketCap. A lot of coins that have gone up like hundreds of %. So there's no excuse. Like for me, I have no excuse. I should really be turning on all of my GPUs right now. Even RX 580s, for God's sake, are, I think, breaking even right now at 8 cents at my electrical rate here. So, I mean, I should turn on my RX 580s for the hell of it. Like, I do have some extra server cases, I can do that. I was thinking about doing that in another video. So nothing should stop any of you. I guess the only thing that could stop any of you is going to be your electrical cost. But for how much percentage gains we've seen from a lot of these proof of work GPU mineable coins over the past couple months, if you're mining over the past year, has gone up a lot more than what you were breaking even on your electric, or even losing, depending, the percentage of how much you were losing against your electric. So I think right now it's still a great time to be accumulating the coins. I know there's a lot of people actually turning on their GPUs, such as myself, but that shouldn't waver anyone, because you're gonna get ready for essentially the bull run. If things start getting really profitable, like money-making profit from your rigs, you're all set. You all have them all up and running. You're ready to switch them right away in HiveOS, and that's what we've been essentially doing. So you'll just be ready for when that time comes. Anyways, rambling. Let me get these rigs up. You guys will see them on the shelf there. I'll show you what they're mining in 3, 2, 1. Okay, they're both up. Reformatted the SSDs, brand new HiveOS install, and let's take a look at the power consumption. So I have 4 240 volt 30 amp PDUs right now, and since I was mining Carlson, or I guess now we're mining a lithium, that I'm not using max capacity of these PDUs, because yeah, a lithium is pretty low power. Right? Also, Carlson was very low power. Before, I was mining like Nurai, like Kapow algorithm coins on pretty much most of these rigs before. And I was using up to 24, maybe 26 amps on a 240 volt 30 amp. Right now I'm at 16 amps. I am at 12 amps here and 14 amps here on this PDU. So all the 4 PDUs I have right now are populated enough where if I were to switch to Kapow, then I would probably max out the PDUs. So it's good to know that I have that extra capacity just in case, if I switch algorithms I'm not gonna blow a breaker on the PDU or something. So yeah, but we're mining pretty low power coins right now on all my GPU mining rigs right now. Look at this Red Devil rig, the 5700 XTs. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, so you guys are wondering what two rigs, these two rigs I just put up, what am I mining on them? Well, I'll show you. Okay, so we added another 16 GPUs essentially, okay? 14C and 14D. I do the lettering because I have 4 PDUs and I name them A, B, C, D. So I can, you know, add up all the power consumptions for all the rigs if I wanted to, in case, you know, I go over the 80% rule. Anyways, I decided to just mine a lithium on these two rigs. Okay, so we look at this one here. This one is all the 3060s plus one 3060 Ti. Okay, and these are the hash rates and power consumption I'm getting on these GPUs. Pretty low for mining a lithium, and the 3060 Ti is pretty boss actually, 1.1 gigahash. And then the other rig, 15, is a 3060s and then 3070 Ti, one lonely 3070 Ti. But that one seems to be doing pretty well, 1.4 gigahash, 97 watts. It's pretty good, 55, 53 watts on the 3060s. I'm using my 3070 flight sheet, okay, for my RTX 3070s, and that seems to be working pretty well. Okay, so see, these are the parameters I'm using on these 3060s and 3070 Ti, 3060 Ti. Seems to work pretty good. Seems to work pretty good. Okay, so my Hive OS is looking pretty nice. How many GPUs total do I have on right now? 140 GPUs. Oh my God, I'm using about 14,000 watts. Whew, that is crazy. But am I done yet? No, I am not done. I need to add one more rig. I can fit that right in that slot right there. Now, yeah, I'm gonna do that in another video. I need to just figure out which GPUs I want to fill up in that last slot. I'm most likely gonna be doing a 3080/90HX build, or 3080 Ti. I have another 3080 here, and I think I have another 3080 sitting in these Octominers. Yeah, I got one right here with a, look at this broken or dead fan, that came off of ASUS Strix. Oh my God. And oh, I forgot to mention, my basement flooded a bit ago. You guys can probably see all the boxes have kind of flattened, and look at this. There's still some remnants, still a little bit of remnants of wet here from the flood that happened a couple days ago. And actually, I had about 6 Octominers that were on the floor, and you can tell the water did come up like a good, there's a line on most of these, like a line came up. This is where the water stopped on these Octominers, okay? You can see the line here. And also, I had the lids on the floor. You can see the line, all right, the line there, that's where the water went up. So I actually already turned on 2 of the rigs that were on the floor. So it looks like they're working. So it looks like there wasn't any water damage or anything like that. And the, I guess the heat from my rigs here, I guess just dried it up, and it seemed to work okay because I had it sitting right there for a couple days. But yeah, I forgot to mention that to you guys. Okay, all right guys, that's it for this video. Let me know if everyone's having a heyday and trying to get their rigs up. But the difficulties and hash rates of a lot of these coins have been going up as well, especially when everyone's getting off of Carlson, for people that are not mining that anymore due to its profitability because of its price come down. Maybe it'll go back up again, who knows? But these are good signs. I'm having deja vu, just like in the previous bear market when things started getting profitable again. You know, turning rigs on, you know, I was making tons of videos, building rigs, you guys remember, and here we are again. It's kind of having that, you know, that deja vu feeling for me right now. So hopefully good things to come, right? This is the cycles, the Bitcoin cycles, the crypto cycles. It's always apparent and seem to play out. But you know, I guess we'll see in the next couple months, right before the Bitcoin halving, which is coming up in like less than, what, 3 or 4 months as of recording this video. All right. I'll see you on the next video. Keep on GPU mining. Good luck to you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Peace out.